This fish stew or fish gravy will blow your socks right off and will send those taste buds of yours into a dancing mode for a hot minute, friends. I took a simplistic approach to this one and you'll love it. Seasoning our grouper fish with salt, curry powder, vegetable bouillon, and crushed black pepper. I'm using grouper fish for this recipe. However, you can use any fish you like. I just recommend that you avoid fish that is too oily. So fish like mackerel, salmon, fish like that, I don't recommend for this recipe. So a great substitute for the grouper would be snapper or bass. Sprinkle each fish at a time with your dry seasoning mix to ensure that the distribution of the seasoning is evenly done across the board. The more onions in this recipe, the better. And I've chopped them real small versus blending, because blending can make your onions harsh in taste, especially when you're using a lot. I'm using cold pressed coconut oil for this recipe, and those are curry leaves. You can replace those or substitute with basil or bay. Now fry them on gentle heat until fragrant. Then go in with all of your onions. Now season this layer with some salt and crushed black pepper and continue frying on gentle heat until the onions become a golden color, which should take approximately 10 minutes. Now there is the color you're looking for, a very light golden color. Now add your ginger and garlic paste right now. It's a heaping tablespoonful of equal parts ginger and garlic. Stir that in and fry for an additional minute, still cooking on gentle heat, and then add your tomato paste. Now with the tomato paste, you're going to cook an additional 5 to 6 minutes. And when the tomato paste has disintegrated into smaller pieces and the oil has also turned color, just like so. Now go in with your curry powder, which is a one-stop shop for all the spices and seasonings you need in a recipe like this. Now, the rest of your seasoning can go in at this point. I have vegetable bouillon, so that goes in. You want to fry this now for about an extra minute. It looks well fried and it's giving off that inviting aroma. You want to go in now with your tomato sauce. Homemade is best. However, store-bought will work just as well. I had a quick batch of homemade tomato sauce I recently made, which I hit with a lot of chilies. The chilies, though, I removed the seeds, so they have that beautiful chili flavor we all love without the heat. Now cover with a lid, leaving a small vent to allow the stew to fry down. It's still cooking on gentle heat. Now, gentle heat to my stove is 3. Okay, so my stove, the heat level goes up to 10 and I'm cooking on 3. Now you want to go in after about 10 minutes and stir it. All right, now because I'm using tomato sauce that has been cooked down, this sauce will be ready in no time. Now, I must say, if you end up using store-bought tomato sauce, then you want to add at least 1 habanero chili or chili that you can tolerate. If you don't like the heat, then just remove the seeds, but you do want that chili flavor in the sauce. It has been frying for about 10 minutes. The oil started coming back onto the top, which is a great indication that your stew is frying perfectly. Now we're going to fry the fish. Now I'm going to coat the fish very lightly with some all-purpose flour. I will season the flour with some salt and crushed black pepper. Now it may seem that this fish tomato gravy is being prepared in the reverse because I'm now frying the fish. We typically would fry the fish first and then cook the gravy in that same oil. But I use cold pressed coconut oil to cook the stew because I want that coconut flavor in the stew. It is amazing. Cold pressed coconut oil, though, you want to not use to deep fry. Why? Because it doesn't have a high smoking point. On the other hand, however, if I was shallow frying or pan frying the fish, then I could definitely use the cold pressed coconut oil. But I am deep frying, so I have to use cooking oil that has a high smoking point. So make sure that you're dusting off the excess flour from the fish before it goes into the oil. The flour is just to help the skin to become crispy and for the fish to fry quickly, leaving the inside nice, moist, and tender. And that's it. It's done. Golden brown is what you're looking for. It is crispy outside, just the way you should have it. And the stew has been frying for about 30 minutes since adding the tomato sauce on very gentle heat. And so now the oil is on the top, indicating it's ready. We can add whatever else to it, including the fish. So I've added some more chilies. I left them whole with the heads on because I love that chili fragrance. It's like perfume to your stew. And it also serves as a garnish. It is a thing we do in West African cooking, and it's gorgeous. Now the fish is done. We're taking them all out of the oil, and now they're going to go into the stew. This was tasty. That coconut oil, if you like coconut flavor, you must use your cold pressed coconut oil, okay, to make this sauce, this gravy, this stew, however you want to call it. But in Ghana, we'll call something like this gravy, tomato-based gravy. Insert your fish or submerge them into the stew so they can take on the flavor of each other. And let me tell you, friends, this fish gravy was groovy. Quite exciting in taste, friends, and you must try this recipe. Of course, this goes very well with rice, although you may have it with any pairing of your choice. I also had a tomato and cucumber salad on the side, and it was amazing. Each bite was heavenly. Friends, just take a look at this. Fluffy rice with your gravy and your fish and your salad. The salad was lightly dressed with a very simple vinaigrette recipe coming up very soon. Thank you so much, friends, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be trying this recipe and returning with your feedback. And you see what else? Yes, Zobo Sorrel Sobolo drink, freshly made, represented at this mini party, and all of it was quite exciting. Most times the simple things are the best things, and this one does not fall short of that statement. Now on this day we had this beautiful dish for lunch. It was also lunchtime for my daughter Farah, who is a freshman in high school. She made the cut for her swimming team, and she is killing it in that swimming team, friends. And you know, athletes, they need to eat well and properly. So we packed her a plate, and my husband and I surprised her in school with it, and she enjoyed every single bite. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen.
Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below. And don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is chop time. And here in Anaba's kitchen, chop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.